questions before taking blood pressure just to get some information about you. So, do you drink caffeine every day?
Mhm.
Yes. Okay. And have you had coffee this morning?
Yes. I think like an hour ago, maybe. So.
An hour ago? Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know. And what about tobacco use?
I don't use tobacco.
No tobacco?
Mhm.
Okay. And how about alcohol consumption?
Mhm.
Yes. And when was the last time that you drank alcohol?
Last night, socially.
Okay.
It's not regular.
Okay. And then can you tell me a little bit about your exercise routine, how much physical activity that you normally get?
About 3 to 4 days a week for about an hour.
Okay.
Mhm.
And did you do that this morning?
Not this morning. Yesterday was the last day I did it.
Okay. And then are you feeling any anxiety, nervousness, pain today?
Maybe a little bit of anxiety. I don't
Okay.
like the white coat, so it makes
Okay.
me a little
That's-
anxious.
That's understandable, but that is good for us to
Mhm.
know. Next, we're going to be taking your blood pressure. So if I can have you sit up nice and straight in the chair and put your feet flat on the floor for me. Okay. That's great. And do you know what your blood pressure normally is when you go to the doctor?
Usually about 115 over 70.
Okay, that's great. That's helpful for us to know. And then if you can just put your arm nice and flat on the table with your palm up for me.
Okay.
Perfect. And you already have your sleeve rolled up there, so that is great. Okay, your blood pressure today is 112 over 74.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Next, we're going to be taking your pulse. So if I can have you put your arm nice and flat on the table with your palm up for me. Yeah, that's great. Thank you. Okay, your pulse is 64 beats per minute today, and your respiratory rate is 18. Next, we're going to be taking your temperature. We're going to do this under your tongue. Okay, and most importantly, just don't bite down on the probe or talk while it's taking the measurement. Okay, your temperature today is 98 degrees. Okay, now I'm going to kind of talk to you about some of the pain that you're experiencing today. So if you had to rate the pain on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being little to no pain and 10 being the worst pain you've ever felt in your life, where do you feel like you're at today?
Probably about 6.
6. Okay, that's fine. And I just want to ask you kind of a couple questions about what you're experiencing so we get kind of a better idea of what might be causing it and how we can kind of help you feel a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
So would you kind of describe the pain that you're feeling?
It's like sore. It's in my neck and shoulder. It's just really stiff and just achy, I guess.
Okay, and do you have any other symptoms besides just that shoulder muscle pain?
Not really.
Okay. that's fine. And do you know about how long it has been going on for?
About a week or two,
Okay.
ever since I got in a car accident.
Okay, so you kind of know, when it started and what kind of
Yeah,
caused it.
yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like it's sort of interfering with your daily activities? Like it's severe enough that it's impacting?
Sometimes it's hard to keep my head up, so I just gotta rest it. But other than that, I try to stick it out.
Okay, that's great. And do you feel like it came on sort of suddenly or more gradual, like gotten worse over the past couple days?
It came on gradually.
Okay. And any other location besides the neck area?
Nope.
And have you tried anything to kind of help relieve the pain? Like, have you noticed that there are certain things that you do that make the pain feel better or worse?
Just resting my head, and then sometimes I'll put like a heating pad on it.
Okay. But nothing that makes it kind of feel worse than usual?
If I'm not moving around a lot, it usually makes it worse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So all of that information is really helpful. We can kind of assess what's going on with you. What is your most recent height?
About 7'2".
Okay. And do you know what your weight was the last time that it was recorded?
Probably about 20 kilograms.
Okay. So thank you. All this information has been really helpful, so thank you for coming in today. We're going to share this with your healthcare team and update your profile and just make sure that we have the most up-to-date information for you. What additional questions do you have for me?
I don't think I have any.
Nothing? Okay. So we do have our contact information there for you in case you
Thank
should
you.
need to hear from us, but otherwise that's all we should need from you today.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was very nice to meet you.
Have a good day.
You too.